What's up, everyone? Victoria here at popculture.com. I am joined by the light and bright and beautiful Madeline Merlo, who just recently won Songland. Congratulations, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me, and thank you so much. I'm on a cloud right now. It's definitely.
I know. Well, God, I mean, I keep up with you, and ever since your song Champagne Night, which, by the way, is a total jammer. If you haven't heard Champagne Night, you need to go listen to it. It's amazing. But I'm sure that things have been just crazy wild for you ever since you won on that episode. So what was it like being on Songland, and not only being on it, but winning?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the whole way it all went down was super serendipitous, and I really wasn't expecting to get on the show and then to get paired with Shane, who's literally like my hero and one of my favorite songwriters of all time, which is a dream come true. And then to win, it was just like I didn't know what was going on, and so I've just been feeling super grateful for the exposure and the knowledge that I obtained through the whole thing. I just feel like I walked out such a better writer, and I have a little spotlight on me as an artist, and I'm just like so grateful for Songland. It was an amazing experience.
A positive journey. I love hearing that. What was it like working with Lady A?
They were unbelievable. They were so sweet, and all three of them were our songwriters as well too. So that presenting the song, I was super nerve-wracking, like I don't know, and immediately you see all three of them start to get to work, and there's a moment where the three of them just like bust out in perfect harmony singing, and I'm like about to cry, and it's so amazing. But they were so kind, and then recently they decided to take Champagne Night to radio, which is insane because no song from Songland has done that. And the way that they kind of announced that is they did it on Zoom with me, and they allowed me to be a part of that. And they didn't need to do that, but they really made me feel like such a part of the crew in that moment. And it was one of the happiest, like most beautiful moments of my life, them letting me know that huge news.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. It went to radio. That's huge.
Yeah, as a songwriter, I mean, for those people who aren't writers, who don't really understand this world, like that's the Everest as a writer. That's what we write every day, 9 to 5 for, is for an artist like Lady Antebellum to take your song to radio because that's where it's being heard by the most amount of people. And it's a huge honor. It's really, really rare. It's really hard to do. And I just feel so grateful.
Of course. Well, and okay, so maybe for those of our readers and viewers who aren't as familiar with you, you have a big name in Canada. You're from Canada, and you moved down here to Nashville, Tennessee. And I don't want to say that you had to almost start over here, but Nashville is so competitive with songwriting. And so going from what you have in Canada and what you've built and worked so hard for to come to Nashville and compete with other really good songwriters, now you win on Songland with an amazing song. I mean, does that make the move worth it? Does it feel validating for you?
For sure. I mean, that would be, I think I gained so much from this experience, but I mean, validation as a writer is definitely at the top of the list. I feel like I can walk in rooms now and feel like I belong there. And it's definitely was a huge move from Canada. What I built there doesn't really translate down here. I did kind of have to start all over again, but was happy to do it. And I feel like I'm a better writer and a better singer because of it. But yeah, I mean, I think that this beautiful Nashville writing scene is so saturated with talent, and you're just surrounded by incredible people every single day. So I'm so happy to be here, and have said a lot of times that moving here is the best decision I ever made. None of this would have happened if I hadn't have made the move. So yeah.
Yes. Follow your dreams. Hashtag, right?
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. The music video. I love the music video. If oh my God, there's a very personal feel to it. And I love that you were featured in the music video. So I have so many questions about this. Was the music video designed, like right now we're, kind of all in quarantine due to the pandemic. Was the music video designed to be like that in the first place? Or do you know, or did it kind of just develop into that?
Yeah, so this was right before we all kind of got sent home and quarantined, but the director called me and was like, hey, do you want to be in a Lady Antebellum video? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I would miss my own funeral for this. And then literally like 6 minutes later, he called me back. He's like, okay, so the video is canceled. I'm like, okay, like bubble burst. But he's like, we're going to come up with a way to do it. It's just like unsafe for us to have that big group of people together. I'm not sure what the original treatment was. I think it was like a crowd, performance type of thing. So that would have been cool, but they definitely kind of made the best of it. And we all sent in like personal videos, and there's the part of me like doing the walking down the stairs moment, which I'm very proud of, my shining moment in the video. But yeah, it's definitely personal, and but it was done that way because of the circumstances. But I think it feels light, it feels fun, and I think what Lady A expressed when they said they wanted to take the song to radio now was people need like a little bit of light and need that, positivity. And so that video kind of reminds you like we're all doing the same stuff in our homes together, but we're all in it together. And I think it's got a great message.
And I'm telling you, if people have not listened to this song yet, and I'm not just saying this for anyone that's listening to this video, I know Madeline outside of this interview, and I'm not just being biased. I mean, truly, the song is amazing. What was the inspiration for it?
So the original song was under a different name, but basically the same sentiment. The original one that I brought into the show was called I'll Drink to That, and it was just essentially what I thought 20,000 country fans wanted to raise a drink to. And it was, we were going to celebrate from, a full tank of gas, or cashing a paycheck on a Friday, or praying for something and, watching God come through, whatever it was. And when I presented the song, they were like, we love this, but we want to narrow in a little bit, and Lady A are so notorious for their super unique, quirky lyrics. If you listen to their catalog, colorful, we call it furniture in the room. So it's like not what car they were. It's not I'm driving a truck, but it's a big black jacked up truck, and the sky looks like this, and the road is called this, and it's like making it more detailed. So when we worked on the new song, me and Shane. We changed the name to Champagne Night, and it's essentially the same. It's like, it's still a celebration of all of these things, but it's like, we don't need a lot to celebrate. We're drinking beer on a champagne night. Where we're from, we don't need like Dom. We don't need to be in a penthouse. We just need like each other. And it's a very great message as well too. It's just all about the people that you're with,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and when you were shooting the music video, when you were by yourself, I have to ask, was it super awkward? Did you have to do 1,000 takes, or were you just whatever comes out, comes out?
Yeah, definitely very cringy moments. So I hadn't seen the video till it was on TV. And so the whole time I was like, oh my gosh, what part are they going to put in? But yeah, I sent them 3 full takes of me just jumping around like an idiot. So I was gamble. It was a game of roulette with that, but it turned out it was cute though.
It was so cute. I love the music video. So, okay, you're coming, I don't even want to say you're coming off this high, because you're still on the high from winning. But now you've got 3 new songs coming out, okay? Titled, let's see, If You Never Broke My Heart, Kiss Kiss, and It Didn't. So there's kind of a story to all 3 of these, correct?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a heartbreak kind of circle story that I'm telling, and they kind of are both different phases in a breakup, I guess. So it was important to me to, complete the story and release all 3 together. Kiss Kiss is kind of the first part where you've got a broken heart and you kind of meet someone else with a broken heart and you kind of get through it together. And it's very fun, and you're at a party, and it's that kind of reckless energy. The second part is If You Never Broke My Heart, which is kind of somewhere in the middle. It's about closure. It's I can look back at this and I do cry, but I can kind of laugh, and I'm halfway there, and it's still hard, but I can look at all the lessons. And then It Didn't is the light at the end of the tunnel. And the hook of that song is, it was what it was, now it isn't. I thought it would kill me, but it didn't. And so it kind of takes you through that process that I went through these last couple of years. So yeah, I'm really excited to have them out. They're all different and kind of serve different purposes as well, both lyrically and sonically.
Well, yeah, I was going to say the tone of each song. I mean, they're all 3 very diverse.
Yeah.
Exactly. I can't wait.
I'm so excited. I haven't released music in a minute, and it's so wild. And I think God's timing is so crazy, because we were going to release at this time anyways before Songland was even a thing, and just like the way that it all lined up, and having this little, like I said, light on me right now to debut my own music is just like, I'm so grateful. So I'm excited.
Oh, I'm so excited for you. What's next? What can fans expect? What do you have lined up? I know we're kind of in a crazy time right now, but I know you've also been very busy. So what can we expect from you next outside of the songs?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough because we can't play shows. So that was probably going to be my answer if we weren't stuck inside. Unfortunately, I'm getting a lot of the show cancellations rolling in. I tour quite a bit up in Canada. And so if I don't play the summer, it'll be the first time I haven't played a show since I was 14 in the summer. So that'll be devastating for sure. But we're just doing what's healthy and safe for everybody. And, so it'll be a weird summer, but I feel really lucky that I can still write songs. I'm still writing songs over Zoom or whatever it is every day, and staying creative. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the next few months go. Hopefully this thing can clear up so I can play music again, because I miss it a lot.
Of course, I know. Well, and my last question for you is, how have you been through all of this? How have you been holding up?
Yeah, I mean, it's been highs and lows. I think obviously these last 2 weeks have been so beautiful for me, and I dealt with a little bit of guilty feeling just because I was so happy and all this magical stuff is happening, but people are struggling to fill their fridges or in the hospital or working like huge shifts. And somebody had said to me, you being like healthy and happy is good for the world. Like, have that energy, put that energy out there. And so I've been trying to just kind of soak up and take the good moments when I can. But I mean, yeah, it sucks. It's tough, but I know that we're all in it together, and it'll be over soon. We'll forget about it. We'll be like, remember that time? That was weird.
Yeah.
I want to, let's know.
Throw back to that one time that we could not hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, Madeline, thank you so much for today. Congratulations on everything. I'm so excited for you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
All right, everyone. For more on Madeline Merlo and your other favorite artists, make sure you head over to popculture.com.
Bye, guys.